We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, digging in, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Scorched to third, and that's through for a hit. Around first, digging for two. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping into the box, Jackie Robinson, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Lays off 1-0. Good leadoff at second there. Now the pitch. Tapped up the first baseline, but it gets fouled. Ramirez stands at second with no outs. And now they've got him in a rundown, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Now they put the tag on him at third, and that'll officially go as a caught stealing there, and that's the first out of the inning. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Hit out towards second, played on the backhand. In time to first, and there are two away. So digging in now, Chipper Jones. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with two men out. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In now, George Brett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ruth moves over, one away. Now batting, Ryan Sandberg. First pitch on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike one. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit to third. The second for one. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. Now in the box, Babe Ruth. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Left fielder, Babe Ruth.
First delivery to him on the way. And a screwball is off the plate away for ball one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. Digging in, Mike Piazza, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista giving chase. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic... At the plate, Ted Williams.
Leading off for the Colts, left fielder, Ted Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses. Ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
2-1 to Ted Williams now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And Robinson will throw him out. 1 gone. Standing in, Cal Ripken, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
There's ball 4. Now at the plate, Stan Musial. First pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ruth is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. Now at the plate, Stan Musial. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First offering on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is there. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
And there are 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Sandberg ranges to his right. He'll whip this one to first in time. Now at the plate, Yogi Berra. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Don Sutton. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Musial moving in, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, George Brett. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Ruth is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Robinson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Jones has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready now, Ryan Sandberg. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Ryan.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swings through the slider there. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
So now it'll be first pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Standing in, Cal Ripken. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now so far in this game. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in now, Albert Pujols. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. High pop-up. Berra waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So the bases are empty here with 2 away for Big Mike. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Ripken onto the grass. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, Yogi Berra. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Hit in the air out to center field. On the run is Griffey. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Don Sutton. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. Ramirez is up with it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Stepping into the box, George Brett, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Robinson is up with it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So striding in, Stan Musial. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bautista has a read on it. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Williams comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning. So stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Musial is there for it, and that retires the side. Ready once again, Ryan Sandberg. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Ryan Sandberg.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Musial moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now back.
Here's Bryce Harper now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Backhanded. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Stepping up to the plate, Ted Williams. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Just missed with a breaking ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ruth is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up now, Cal Ripken. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First offering on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Back here in San Francisco, we're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Into the box now. Chipper Jones.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Albert now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. This is line to left. Williams is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. Ramirez is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Into the box now, Jose Bautista. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hit high and deep out to left. Ruth ranging back at the track, into the bleachers, and gone. At the plate, Yogi Berra. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a ball 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Don Sutton. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Kershaw into the windup. First pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Stepping in, George Brett. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Too low, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Missed with a breaking ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Ramirez to his left. He's there. And he is in there. Striding into the box, Ryan Sandberg. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's inside for a ball. Jose Leclerc takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Sutton on second. Brett on at first with 2 down. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Griffey is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
And he fouls this one off. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, Mike Piazza, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Batista. 2 gone. Striding in, Stan Musial. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. And now Bryce Harper. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Leading off for Puerto Rico, center fielder, Bryce Harper.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
There to get it is Junior, and that's the first out. Into the box, Ted Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Ramirez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So striding forward now, Cal Ripken. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Pitch that. We're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Now to the plate, Stan Musial. He was a ground. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Mookie Betts will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And that misses inside, 1-0. Ripken is off of first with 2 away. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Miller will be the one to get things started again. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in. Spot, and a very dangerous one at that as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. No balls and 1 strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Into the bleachers and out of here. Settling in now, Jackie Robinson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Eric Gagne answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. First offering on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Falling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Chipper Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Betts is there. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great start any way you slice it.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, they left 2 men on base. Time of the ball, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.